Own what you love about yourself. That's right. Own it. Are you doing the Dolly Challenge and the passion we have over toilet paper placement?
Welcome to the Hopefulist, a daily talk show hosted by veteran broadcaster Wendy McClure. Join Wendy each day as she shares her life lessons that transformed her from perpetual pessimist to the ultimate hopefulist. The perfect morning show to get you caught up on the day's top stories while sharing insights that will lead to positive transformation and bring out the hopefulist in you. For more inspiration, visit hopefulist.com. And now, here's your host and hopefulist, Wendy McClure.
Good morning. Happy Friday. It is January 24th, 2020, day 133. I've got to get on. Ellen, are you listening? It is day 8. 8 days to go for my 30-day challenge. No carbs, no sweets, no alcohol. I need to fess up. I went off course a little bit yesterday. At first, I was very ashamed. I was beating myself up. I was feeling awful, like I let you all down. You know what I did? I had some peanut butter on a slice of multigrain bread. I did. I cracked. I caved. I had a piece of multigrain bread. Slathered that peanut butter on there. Dollop of jelly. Dollop. I ate that so slow. I enjoyed that. It tasted like it's never tasted before. So as I'm beating myself up, I'm thinking, I didn't have like a cupcake. I didn't have a brownie. I didn't have a beer. I didn't have a burger. I had a slice of multigrain bread. Am I really, really going to beat myself up for having one slice of multigrain bread? Did I complete my 30-day challenge? Technically, no. No. I had a slice of bread. Am I going to wipe out all of my last 21 days of hard work because of it? No, I'm not. I'm going to forge ahead, move on as if the sticky little incident never even happened, and continue and complete my 30-day challenge. Now that it is Friday, it will be a little tough for us. Like I told you, we had a tough time last weekend. We don't even have football to distract us this weekend. Is the Pro Bowl this weekend? I mean, I don't think I've ever watched the Pro Bowl. Nobody cares. It's silly. So I'm not sure what we're going to do to distract ourselves. One thing we will do, this I am sure of, I had forgotten with the purchase of my new computer from Apple, I get a free year of Apple Plus streaming. So we will be watching The Morning Show with Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon. I am sure of that. I'm not sure yet if I can get it, just because I didn't try. I can't imagine that they're going to give me a subscription and not allow me to stream it on my television. I hope that my thinking is right, because if we can only watch it on the computer or the iPad, I'm not going to be happy. I do prefer to watch my television on television, but I don't think they're going to limit it like that, because Netflix does that. If you buy like the lowest package of Netflix, you can't stream it on your television unless I have that wrong. They give you one device, which is, a device. I don't think you can use your television. I think you have to give it more than one option in order to stream Netflix on your television. I'm not positive. That's the way I have thought that it was, which is why I pay the next package up for Netflix. But we're going to be doing some Apple television this weekend, watching Jennifer Aniston in her SAG award-winning role. And I'm really looking forward to that. When it comes to the new computer, am I on it right now? No, I am not. You know why? Because it's an Apple, and I have no idea how to work the darn things. Now, I was very excited that apparently they have a program where you can transfer your information from your old laptop to your new laptop, even if it is a Windows. So I did that, but it didn't transfer like a lot of applications and programs that I downloaded, the one that I record the podcast on every day, for example. So I went and signed in. I went and downloaded it on its own, signed in, and my account came up, but my show intro and my show outro are not there. I have to add them back in. And then I'm having some problems with some legalities. Like, I had to pay for the song that I play in the beginning. And for some reason now, when you don't pay for it, it's got this little sound that somebody, says something every 5 seconds or so to make sure that everybody knows that you have not paid for this song. And that is back for some reason. I'm not sure. I logged into that account, and it's telling me when I go to the song, it's telling me that I need to purchase it, which I have already done. So I'm not sure if it's only for a limited time or what. I'll figure it out. I'm pretty sure I'll be up and running on the new computer by Monday. Fingers crossed. But it is beautiful. It's so pretty. It's actually bigger than the laptop I currently have, and it's very slippery. You know how those Apple products, very slippery. And the packaging, it's so beautiful. Ugh, take such care with packaging it up and making it look pretty and preserving the beauty of it. Am I a little too into my computer? I believe that I am. But I'm embracing it. I'm embracing it and giving it the enthusiasm of a 4-year-old on Christmas morning, because that's how you get more joy into your life and get more joy out of life. Have you seen the Dolly Challenge? I just came across this morning. It seems that she didn't even make it a challenge. It's just something that she decided to do on her own. I don't follow Dolly anywhere, and I'm not sure which platform she put this on, but she made up a little grid of pictures of what represents each one of her platforms. She did LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and Tinder. Excuse me. And, a picture for each of those. So I went ahead and did it. And I got to tell you, this took a lot of time. It took a lot of time for me to put this together. And I put it on my personal Facebook page. And so far, I've had not one like, not one comment. It's early. It's early. I'll probably share it to the group page just so that you all can see it as well. And I don't know. I think it's kind of funny. So she just did this, and apparently everybody started copying her. So this post of hers has gone viral without any intent to do so, which is the way it always happens. I've been trying to get a post go viral for a year now. It's a lot harder than you think it is. And it's, when something like that does happen, it's always when you least expect it. It's always when it's something silly, like you don't think anybody will pay attention to, like which way do you put the toilet paper, flap up or flat down? 55 comments on this topic, people. 55 comments. It's crazy. We used to do this topic a lot when I was in radio because people are so passionate about this particular topic. Now, when I first started talking about this on the radio, I really just thought that everybody preferred it over, and that if I found it somewhere where it was under, I just assumed they were being lazy and didn't take the time to figure out which way the flap goes. They just threw it on the roll and what have you. But apparently some people do indeed like it under. Now, in my own personal poll that you all participated in yesterday, we had one person out of 50-some say that they do it under. And I believe that was Martin, who said the reason he does it under is because that's what his wife told him. So the wife says it goes under. She obviously prefers it under. I know there are more of you out there. I know there are, because I've heard from you in the past. I am personally an over. As all of you are as well, except for poor Martin. And I don't think that poor Martin really wants it under. I think just by the wording of it, it seems like maybe he wanted to put it over, but the wife overruled him in this instance. So, people very, very passionate about how the toilet paper goes on the roll. We did have one person that said it's usually on the back of the toilet tank, so I'm just happy when it gets on the roll. That's a very good point, too. People hate changing the toilet paper roll. It's such a small and simple thing, but it's just kind of a giant pain in the butt, isn't it? Yeah, I agree. So I had wanted to do something fun for your Friday topic, and like I said, from past interactions such as these, I know that this one is one that always seems to get a lot of attention and always blows up. And there was even a lot of banter back and forth between people who say that they fix it if they see it wrong on someone else's toilet paper roll. And then there was a lot of back and forth about, I've always wanted to do that, but I've never had the nerve. And so now, you've all convinced Ronnie to now change other people's when it is wrong. Or maybe it's not wrong in their household. Maybe they're going to come into their restroom after you leave and be like, did she change my toilet paper roll? Did she actually take the time to flip it around? Why, yes, she did. That's a little bit of OCD right there. And that is okay. So a super fun topic for you for a Friday, a fun Friday, a finally Friday. And I'm going to move right on in to my blog post for the day. And hopefully we're going to have you feeling good on this Friday. That's another one. Feel Good Friday. Feel Good Friday. Put up a couple of pictures of myself in today's blog post. I want you to own it. And when I say own it, I mean yourself. Love yourself and love yourself out loud. So what do you love about yourself? That's quite a question, right? Even if we do have things that we love about ourselves, we are often afraid to say it. We don't want to come off as boasting or conceited because women who own their shit are often considered full of themselves, pompous, arrogant. I'm here to say, who cares what people say? As long as you aren't really pompous, I want you to own what you love about yourself, because isn't it hard enough to find things we love about ourselves? But then when we do, we're encouraged to not say them out loud, to not brag about them. I'm going to turn this practice around. I want you to shout out what you love when appropriate and take pride in yourself. So what do you already love about yourself? I hope there are at least a couple of things that you can tick off immediately, whether it be physical or personality traits. I have great hair. I have always had great hair. I didn't have anything to do with the way it grows, the texture, the consistency, but I do take credit for how it looks on a daily basis. I do what I can to enhance the look I'm trying to achieve. I try to take care of it to keep it healthy and full. Spend a lot of money on coloring it, I can tell you that. I didn't always love my hair, though. I used to loathe my curls. And the old adage, you always want what you don't have. I wanted my hair to be poker straight. I used to try to do everything I could to straighten it myself, but it always looked frizzed out. Every once in a while, I still get it straightened when I go to the hairdresser because they have it down pat. So I finally decided to embrace my curls, and now I love them. They don't always cooperate. They don't always do what I tell them to, but we have learned to get along. Another thing about myself that I have always loved is something else that I had absolutely nothing to do with. The color of my eyes. That's right. I was just born with them, but they are a pretty amazing color. We tend not to want to take credit for things that we feel we had nothing to do with, but why should we downplay our natural blessings? What is the point in having them if we can't take pride in them? So own those eyes. Play them up. Show them off. Make them your showpiece. It's the same with our personality traits. Some are passed down. Some are just you. It It often takes us a while to figure out which is which, but focus on those traits that you love